Hello everyone, Big Game Out here, back again with another video. Yes, we're back with the rest of the PlayStation racing games or driving related games, because there's some here I think are not really racing games, but I've added them. But yeah, so we've got the PS3, the PS4 and a small pile of PS5, not many. So I'm after your help, I'm after recommendations. If you see a game here that I don't own, which is exclusive to the PlayStation, and obviously a racing game, please let me know. Obviously, don't tell me ones I've already got over there, as you can see by this massive 360 wall. And down below, which you can't see, there's probably about 400 or 500 Xbox One games, Series X games. So yeah, I'm trying to stick to the more exclusives. And what I mean by that is, you'll see by this first one where it says only on PlayStation on it. So the first game is for the PlayStation 3, is Cyberbike 2. Cycling sports. So yeah, I ain't got a clue about this. It's cycling and racing. I don't actually know if it's racing or if it's just time trials. I've not actually played the game. I only bought it because I was going for the only on PlayStation set, but I've sort of like come to a halt on it. So yeah, sorry I can't give you any more insight other than some bikes racing down a hill. Right, the next one is Gran Turismo 5, this one. So Gran Turismo is probably the best racing series, one of the best racing series. Just game changing. You can buy cars, you can upgrade your cars you buy, change the colour of them if you want, you can do anything. Yeah, and as you go through, you build up your licenses and all sorts. I'm not too sure if they've got licenses on 5. It's been a while since I played it, but this one brought out exciting 16-player online races. So yeah, online on this one. But yeah, I do like the Gran Turismo series. I prefer 1 and 2 just because I do like my retro games, believe it or not. Also, I picked up Gran Turismo 6. So again, this is pretty much the same as 5. Just better supercars, I believe, on this one. Last one on the PS3 before they went into proper full HD graphics on the PS4. So you might see another game in this series coming up. Who knows? Right, then we've got a kart racing game here. Little Big Planet Karting. So this is a bit like Mario Kart, just a rip-off. Obviously done by Big Planet. Again, only on PlayStation, haven't actually played it yet. Got another racing game here. We've got Mod Racers, or Mod Nation Racers. Mob Nation, whatever the hell it is. Again, I believe this is Mario style, just without carts on it, actual cars. So yeah, only on PlayStation. Ones I have played are Motorstorm. Now Motorstorm is great off-roading, racing to the death. Oh, what can you say? So good, they made sequels of it. So this one did only come out on the PlayStation. It hasn't got the only on PlayStation title on it, but because it was such a big game, one of the launch games I believe this was. Yep, 0006. And I think this was one, I bought a PS3 on launch day and it come with like 3 games, and I believe this was one of them. In fact, no, I know this was one of them, but I can't remember what else I got with it. But yeah, great off-roading on that one. And then they brought out Motorstorm Apocalypse. Not sure if this one was brought out after that one, it's just this is in alphabetical order. This one did bring out the only on PlayStation title, and they have moved to online in this one. I don't think the first one had online in it. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. But again, great racing game. And one from the series I've not actually played yet, which I should do because it looks quite fun down on the beach. Motorstorm Pacific Rift. Again with online, brought in monster trucks in this one and all sorts. But yeah, rip it up in paradise. Because we don't like going to paradise. And last one, absolute great game, Twisted Metal. Literally just called Twisted Metal for the PS3. If you've not played a Twisted Metal game, where have you been? The evil clan there. Yeah. Just tear yourself through things, rip things to bits, shoot things, run them off the road, all sorts. Don't actually know if it's actually a racing game. This one might be. The first one definitely isn't. It's just a bit like a Destruction Derby style game. But yeah, that's the PlayStation 3 one. So if any PS3 games you recommend, please do let me know. Moving on to PS4. A lot of these are sealed. I've seen gameplay of the first one though. Completed by our good friend Ross Borhoho. It is Big Bobby Car, the Big Race. Big Bobby Car, the Big Race. There you go. It's like a kiddies racing game. Very, very easy platinum. It's the only reason I've still got this in the collection. I believe it's like 2 or 3 hours to get the platinum on it. So, yeah. I suppose I should crack it open and give it a go. But yeah, it's just if you played any of these kiddie style racing games, you just literally do about 1 million laps and you get trophies. Next one's sealed as well. Can't drive this. Don't actually know too much about this. I believe this was one of the launch games for the PS5. Obviously come out on the PS4 as well. But yeah, I think it's just like some online multiplayer battler thing rather than racing. Someone let me know. Then we've got Gas Guzzlers Extreme. So this one you got like I'm thinking of a completely different game. Yeah, I've never played this. I see some people say this was a hidden gem, and I bought it before the price went up. I don't know what it's worth now, but it's a Funbox Media game, so it's probably not very good. So if you have played it, please do let me know. I was thinking of a different game. It's on the Switch. That is a lot better than that, and I have played. As I said earlier, you might see this game pop up. We've got Gran Turismo Sport, which is essentially Gran Turismo 7. Again, this is a lot better. You can play it in VR if you want to. VR compatible. I don't own the VR. Yeah, you've got some right supercars in that one. You need to make millions of coins to buy them though. A game I have played. It's very retro. It's Hot Shot Racing. It was on Game Pass for a little while, so I played it on there. It's just your old school style racing game, trying to get through checkpoints and stuff. And you know, even the multiplayer ones are trying to get through checkpoints. So yeah, definitely one worth picking up. Even though my copy's still sealed, like I say, I've played that one. Mini Motor Racing X. Why do I own this game? I own this game because of Ross Borhoho again. He was streaming this. It looked pretty fun. It was a little bit like Micro Machines top-down racing, as you'll see from the screenshots. And basically, he needed some people, or he needed a person to help him get the online achievements so he can get the platinum on it. So I've actually got the online achievements unlocked on this, so I can get the platinum. It's just the game was goddamn awful and I don't really want to. But yeah, it's there available if I ever want to. Next up is NASCAR Heats. NASCAR, just drive around in a circle bait essentially. And try and beat your opponents. I believe it's about 24 or something, 30 opponents what you race against. Quite a lot. But yeah, if you played a NASCAR game, you know, they're pretty much all the same. Again, Ross Borhoho, I can thank him for the next 3 of these games. Yeah. Police Chase. Now, I thought this was going to be good, but it turns out it's absolute garbage. So you're basically playing as the police, trying to chase cars through different stages. And yeah, trying to catch the criminals, and then you go from one scenario to another. You have to drive between different places. Yeah, it was awful. But I've got it. I thought this was only available on the Wii, and then someone said they had it on the PS4. So Ross bought it, and then I watched him streaming it again, and I had to buy it. Speed 3 Grand Prix, explosive arcade racing. Yeah, not played it, probably never will play it, but it's sitting on the shelf if I ever do. And another one he bought and was goddamn awful as well. It's pretty much like, well, as it says, Super Street the game. I was going to say it's a bit like street racing, and you try and earn money to upgrade your car, race other people to get their cars. As you can see, it's so good they don't even put any screenshots on the back. So yeah, still, I do intend to get around and playing all of these at some point. This one I did play. I've played it quite a bit, and I had an American copy of it, and I just thought, you know what, it was on sale on the game collection for something silly like $3.95 or $2.95, and I thought, you know what, I'll grab it. So still sealed, and that is Trials Rising Gold Edition. So I don't know what bonuses you get with this, but basically you're side-scrolling motorbikes doing tricks, trying to get as far as you can without falling over. And it looks like there is some other races as well, but I never got that far. I just played the trick part of it. It was pretty fun. Next we've got Truck Racer, or Truck Driver should I say, not Racer. And this is one of them ones where it's like, do I add it? You're essentially driving. It's not a racing game. Yeah, you're basically just driving deliveries around. Pretty fun though, just to sit back and relax on an afternoon. Right, one game I absolutely hated, but I've been promising, again, Ross, I keep dropping his name, that I'd buy this for a long time. And a good price popped up on eBay, so I bought it. Valentino Rossi, the game, which is essentially MotoGP 16, I believe. But yeah, he wanted the online done on this. Strangely, his online worked really well, and he got it in no time. My one was absolute bug, or buggy, what you want to call it, absolutely buggy. And it took us 3 or 4 nights of trying before we actually figured out how to get me what I needed. It was hard work. We just basically drifted around in cars instead of playing on motorbikes. But I tried the motorbike levels, I keep falling over. But I have got all the online done on it. So if they ever shut down the servers, I can still get the platinum. Don't buy it unless you've got someone to play it with, because the servers are dead. Right, next we've got Wipeout Omega Collection, which I believe is the first few games. Wipeout HD Fury and Wipeout 2048. They're the 2 games on it. Not the original ones. I thought it was the original ones, but it weren't. I believe they're the PS3 versions. Or are they the PSP? Wipeout. I'm sure Wipeout HD Fury was on the PSP. But yeah, it's essentially futuristic racing on these hovercars, hovercrafts, whatever you want to call them. Definitely a fun one to get. And the last one for the PS4 is Xenon Racer. Xenon. Bought this because it's part of the Tedesco set. Yes, I've learned how to say the word, people. Should be proud. Took a long time. Not played it, but it just looks like your basic racing game. But yeah, pretty fun. Right, now on to the PS5. First game of this I could talk about for absolutely hours. I have got the 1000 gamer score on the Xbox, but the Xbox didn't do a physical copy. And then Gordon over Gib84 showed it on one of his pickup videos, and I had to buy it. So I went over to CEX and it was about 20 quid. So I looked on eBay, and I picked up one for about 13 or 13.50, brand new, sealed. Still sealed. I should open it and play it, but as you know, I've got plenty of games to play. I just don't get around to doing it. But yeah, what is that game? It is Art of Rally. This is the deluxe edition. And what is Art of Rally? It is a really, really classic artwork, you would call it. I don't know, cartoony, whatever you want to call it. It's really, really nice. The scenery on it is amazing. Oh, the gameplay is good, and you've basically just got to drive around, win races. Well, not even really races, they're more like time trials. And other ones you've got to go around and collect stuff. It's really good. But yeah, you see what the sort of art style is. So yeah, it is the Art of Rally, because fantastic artwork. But yeah, got the full 1000 gamer score on this, and I now need to get the platinum. Apparently it comes with a collector's poster and a patch. Interesting. I bought this one because it looked like Destruction Derby. Concept Destruction, which is basically same as Destruction Derby, just literally smashing out other cars. And but I've seen some gameplay of it, and your car does, it's a bit like paper, it just crumbles. I believe you are made of paper. You're made of cardboard. Close enough. Yeah, get destroyed. Gear Club Ultimate 2, or Gear Club 2 Ultimate, whatever it's known as. Again, and then it says Ultimate Edition underneath. Oh no, Gear Club 2 Unlimited Ultimate Edition. That makes more sense. But yeah, it's essentially just another Gran Turismo style game, but without all the buying and upgrading cars. Pretty fun racer. And next one is sealed, Red Out 2. So I played Red Out 1. It's essentially a version of Wipeout. I played that on the Xbox. I believe I've got a copy of it physical. In fact, I know I have. So when I get around to doing the Xbox One / Series X version, you'll see it. You'll see Red Out 1. But this was cheap on the game collection, so I thought, you know what? Let's grab out Red Out 2 now for the PS5. And the last one is probably not even classed as a racing game. Well, I can tell you now it isn't classed as a racing game. But you do drive cars. It's You Suck at Parking. It's essentially, well, I guess you're racing people to a parking spot, some of them. So, yeah, it has got a bit of racing involved. Multiplayer mayhem. Maps to complete. Challenge campaign. Pimp your ride. Don't know. I haven't played it. It was like £5 or £6. Couldn't really argue with that. And that is all of my PS3, 4 and 5 games. Like I say, do let me know if there's any that you actually recommend me to play straight away. Do you think that I should be opening Red Out 2 because it's an amazing game, or should I be cracking on with Art of Rally because I do love playing that game? It's around about a 25 to 30 hour completion, so I could probably knock that out over a week or two, get a platinum on that like I've got the 1000 gamer score. Or do I go retro and play a bit of Twisted Metal because it's meant to be one of the best games on the system? Well, most hyped up game anyway. I don't know whether it's best, but I know a lot of people have been after it lately. And if you see any that I don't own, please do let me know. Like I say, I'm trying to go for the only on PlayStation titles, or recommended ones that are not on Xbox, because I'll have it over there. Oh yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed this one, and I'll put these away, and I'll dig out another system or two to go through and show you what I got from then. I think I might do Nintendo next. So I've got the Game Boy Advance, Colour, Switch, and Wii. Surely there's enough racing games there to make a video. We'll do that. But yeah, that just leaves a thank you all for watching, and as always, we'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.